road crews, they're ready, but they cannot do any sort of pre-treating because the rain would just wash it away. So that's why you've heard it 1,000 times now. Don't drive if you don't have to tomorrow. But there are some people who really don't have a choice. Luke Jones spent the day learning how to handle the icy roads if you absolutely have to drive on them. Luke?
Yeah, and only if you absolutely have to come out here, Paula. Your biggest obstacle tomorrow driving around town, of course, is going to be the hills. They get icy, they get difficult to get up, and most people probably take one look and say, that's not for me. But if you have to make that trek up one of these icy hills, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. In the best of times, these steep slopes can be an inconvenience, but in the worst of times, they're a downright hazard.
You go ahead and you get your speed going as long as it's steady.
Tina Paff owns Bick's Driving School of Western Hills. She says when going up icy hills, low gears are your best friend.
So when I need to get up this hill, so I'm going to switch down to my low gear. Did you hear how it sounds a little different?
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to give slow, steady acceleration up this hill.
Whatever you do, don't brake. That kills your momentum, making it easier for your car to slide back down the hill. If you started to slide at this point and lose traction, should you still resist braking?
If you want to tap your brakes, you don't want to slam on your brakes.
If someone in front of you hits the brakes, Paff says go around them, if possible. Just like when going up a hill, shift to a lower gear when going down one.
So if I switch down to a lower gear, it's going to help slow the car down without me pushing on the brakes too hard.
And if your car ever begins sliding out, same basic principle, easy on the brakes.
If you do start to
And we wanted to know just how fast should you be traveling tomorrow. Paff says try and keep it around 25 miles an hour, and also pay attention to the distance between you and the car in front of you. Take the normal distance you'd have on a sunny day perhaps and try and multiply that by a factor of 10, because it takes a lot more time to brake when you're driving pretty much on ice. We're live tonight in Mount Auburn. Luke Jones, Local 12 News.
Distance is really key. If you slide and you're all really far apart, then it will just be a slide and not an accident. Thank you, Luke. Well, another tip, if you need to slow your car in a hurry, switching into neutral should do the trick.